Hello, I'm going to talk today about meditation. I've been practicing mantra meditation, which I was taught was transcendental meditation. I actually think transcendence and ascendance are the same thing. It's not actually that our body floats in the air or anything, it's that our true energy of soul rises through the chakras and we become aware of more subtle things. I've also been reading Course in Miracles for 25 years, and I would say Course in Miracles offers some incredible meditations too. But one of the meditations that's been in the media recently is the I Am. And I can't help noticing how powerful I Am is and how very similar it is to Om. Am and Om. And Am is being. I am being. When I say I am, I mean I exist. And when I say Om, it is supposed to be the word that caused creation to exist. So it's the definition of existence. So in order to meditate, you need to find a comfortable position. Personally, I like to sit in a chair with a back, and I support my back with a cushion, so it keeps my spine straight. Now, if you're very good at yoga and you can do cross-leg positions, lotus positions, things, and keep your spine straight, good, well done. That might be the exact perfect position for you. But when I was introduced to meditation 32 years ago, I was told it doesn't matter that much. It's what you're doing with your mind. But I would say definitely if you can get into the right positions, the asanas, it improves things. I've also discovered recently that mudras, which is things you do with your fingers, there's plenty on YouTube about it, there's plenty on the internet. Mudras do seem to amplify the effect. So if we start with a comfortable chair, comfortable position, upright back, the next thing to do is we're going to try and get in touch with our true self. Now, our true self is the soul. It's the energy of life, and it's part of the universal ocean of life. So in the Course in Miracles, it says, I call on thy name, which is mine own. That's one of the Course in Miracles lessons, which literally means that I am part of the ocean of consciousness that created the manifest universe. So you find a comfortable position. If you want to put your hands palm up, or just on your lap, whatever's comfortable. If you're comfortable doing mudras, that's fine. And then concentrate on this area here, which is the brow chakra, also known as the third eye. You don't have to go cross-eyed or anything, but if you just put your attention there, close your eyes, go inside, and imagine that you're thinking about that spot there. Sometimes it does help if you turn your eyes up to concentrate on it. And then I suggest you take 3 very slow breaths all the way in, and imagine that you can see the breath coming in through the nostrils and going right down through the body and all the way to the bottom, and then pause and then start to breathe out, and imagine that the breath is coming out through the mouth, and as it's leaving, all the carbon dioxide and rubbish is going out. But when you're breathing in, there's a light energy coming in with the breath, and as you breathe out, the light stays in. After 3 breaths, what I suggest is you start to say, I am. I am. I am that I am. Now, I am that I am is straight from the Old Testament, and it was the name given to God, God the creator of the universe. And when I say God, this is one of the words that is so misunderstood. We've had a group of religions, not just one religion, all the religions, that seem to suggest it's very difficult to get in favour with God, that this creative source of the universe is very dissatisfied with what it created. Can you imagine how stupid that is? that the supreme intelligence thinks it's a bungler. It only sees rejects. It's a nonsense. So please, when I say the word God, I'm not talking about a condemning God. I'm not talking about a condemning principle. I'm talking about the closest thing that we can imagine is love. So when I'm talking about this energy, this intelligence, I'm talking about the sensation you get when you look into the eyes of a puppy, you hold it, and you think, oh, isn't it beautiful? That is that's the flavour of this supreme intelligence. So this I am that I am is our true inner self. So you start with I am that I am, and you're affirming that you are I am that I am. In a sense, you're affirming I am part of God. But you're also saying I am that I am, which is saying I'm not finite, I'm not telling you what I am. And the truth is, actually, you are infinite. Your consciousness is part of an ocean of consciousness, and the ocean of consciousness is the energy behind the manifest universe. The manifest universe we're called into being by the intention of this consciousness. So I am that I am I, is saying I am part of it. And then as you start to think, you don't actually need to say it out loud. If you want to say it out loud a couple of times, that's fine. Once you've got the I am that I am that I am I as a rhythm, you only have to think it and then see what happens. And in my experience, my breathing slows down, my shoulders get less tense, my back straightens, and I experience a rising of joy or energy in my system. And I experience it rising through what the yoga people call chakras. They also call this the Christ center, and this is the crown center, crown chakra, and it is the connection to universal mind. When the Course says, I call on your name, which is my own, we're actually connecting as children of creation. I'm not Dave Yeomans, I'm not this English guy, I'm not, what the physical world described me as. My actual name is just a body tag. It just names this piece of flesh. This is Dave Yeomans, this is the body, but it's not what I am. In Course in Miracles, it uses the repetition, I'm not a body, I'm free, I'm still as God created me, many times. So if we're not bodies, what are we? Well, the answer is we are it. We are the universal consciousness. The highest manifestation a human being can aspire to is love. The highest form of love is unconditional love. When I'm talking about love, I'm not talking about romantic love. I'm talking about a complete oneness with what we perceive. It's the same as you feel when you look at the eyes of a baby, or you look at the eyes of a puppy or a kitten, or it's just a melting. It's the ah. So repeat for 20 minutes. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am. And if you wish, you can drop the I, and you're left with and it will lift you. I've got more on this, but that's just a basic introduction, and I'm going to create part 2 of meditation after this. Thank you for listening.